Hello, my darlings, and welcome in. Today's reading is inspired by the Lionsgate activation, the 8/8 portal that occurs every year on August 8th. This is a window of time between late July into mid-August when the Earth, the star Sirius, and the Orion's belt are said to align, creating a vortex, a portal, an energy gateway where the frequencies of abundance, creative courage, and celestial codes are channeled into our physical reality for us to harness and embody. This transmission here, this pick a card reading, is meant to connect you with your celestial ancestry and to shine a light on your creative path. Because many of us have souls, we have energies that are far beyond this earthly realm. And when we remember our celestial origins, we have even greater influence and even greater creative potential here on earth. So as we tune into your cosmic energy, we're going to take a look at where your star lineage originated, the energy that you carry within you, that you've inherited from your cosmic family. We're going to look at what messages they wish to share with you at this time and how you're being activated and assisted at this time. Again, with this energy vortex coming through the Lionsgate 8/8 portal. So I invite you to take a moment to tune into each pile and see which one is resonating with you the most. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, there may be another message in this reading for you. You may have a multitude of cosmic origins, or if you feel very, very gravitated to one, then that is definitely the message that is calling to you today. So on pile 1, we have Citrine. On pile 2, we have Lapis Lazuli. And on pile 3, we have Rose Quartz. Take a moment to tune into each energy of the piles and allow your heart to guide you to your message. And when you're ready, I'll meet you at your pile. Pile 1, welcome. If you chose selenite, this is your reading. So we are going to tune into where your star origin originated, what messages your cosmic familia have for you, and how you're being activated at this time. So first, let's tune into where your star lineage originated, where your soul comes from. Wow, so beautiful. So we have here inner earth. Inner earth. Pile 1, it says inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So pile 1 coming in strong. Your star lineage actually originates here on earth. It originates from deep within the core of earth. You are an original earthling. So there may be some sort of dichotomy of familiarity and foreignhood that you feel here on earth. There may be something within your heart, something within your spirit that feels like earth should be home. Earth feels like it should be home, but for whatever reason, there is just some frequency disturbance or there's some misalignment in your day-to-day experience. Because your soul originated on earth, there is a harmonic frequency with you in the core of the planet. So your soul, your spirit is asking you to not only remember the origins of your soul on Earth, to remember the time when life on Earth was in a harmonic frequency, but when you were here, a steward and an usher of Earth itself. Now, with Inner Earth, again, this is showing that you were an original being that lived at the center of Earth as it expanded and began to express itself outward. And now, of course, we are living on the face of the planet. We're living in the exoskeleton of the planet, so to speak. But your soul originated at the true core, the center of this planet. So your star family is telling you you're not far from home. You're just off center. You're just not centered anymore. So your soul is calling you to tune back into that cosmic core of Earth, to remember. For you, Pile 1, you are definitely being called to spend as much time out in nature as you possibly can. Regardless of the season, regardless where you live in the world, at least have a daily practice of going out in nature, whether that is going to a park, going to the water, communing amongst the trees. There are codes, cosmic codes that live around you wherever you are in the world. You can be channeled information about Earth that very few have immediate access to. But you, all it takes is a little focused intention and communing with nature, and you will remember the core cosmic codes of this planet. Beautiful. Pile 1, you are an Earthling. Your soul is Earthling. So next we're going to take a look at the energy that you've inherited through your Earthling heritage. Let's see what the energy is. We'll take this one. So the energy that you've inherited from your core Earth lineage is the energy of Gemini. And Gemini is the channeler. Gemini is the communicator. So you have inherited the ability to commune with life itself. You probably have the ability to go outside, and maybe animals are drawn to you, birds are drawn to you. You feel like you can feel the trees around you speaking. You probably have the ability to sense when a storm is coming, or sense when there are shifts in your immediate atmosphere. So you have the ability to commune and connect and share information with the world around you. Again, the more you commune with nature, the more you connect and tune into your core Earthling energy, the more your ability is going to increase. Your ability to communicate with the Earth, understand and remember the original language of Earth. This is what you've inherited. This is what you carry within your DNA. You are a communicator here on Earth. You're meant to commune with your environment, with the world around you. So beautiful. And let's see what message your core Earth family wishes to share with you at this time. If there's any message that they could share with you at this time, let's see what that message is from your Earth family, from your Earthling family. The message they wish to share. All right. So we have the Shield Maiden. It says, make plans and focus. Make plans and focus. With you having inherited this Gemini communicative channel energy, Gemini is a very buzzy energy. We have the bees here buzzing around, pollinating, flying around from flower to flower, never necessarily staying put. You may have a natural nomadic spirit where you move a lot. You get restless, you have itchy feet, so to speak. You constantly want to explore, you constantly want to expose yourself to new environments. But the message coming from your core celestial earth family is to make plans and focus, Shield Maiden. Your power comes from when you can focus this high vibrational vibrant energy into a plan. As you remember your core earth origins, as you use that energy, that ability to communicate and commune with the natural world around you, you have a strength and a power and ability to change the environments around you. You have a warrior spirit. And though you can be playful, when you use your energy for a mission, when you use your energy for a purpose, you have the ability to shift the environment around you. So your Earth family is asking you to truly make a plan on what you wish to see change in your immediate environment. How can you connect with the trees? How can you send messages to the birds and tell them your plans? Tell them what you wish to experience. Your cosmic family wants you to know that you have far more power and authority within the earth realm than you ever give yourself credit for. And finally, we are going to take a look on how you're being activated at this 8/8 Lionsgate portal, how this is helping to amplify your original earthling energy, how this is helping to amplify your remembrance of your earth identity. Let's see what's activating for you at this time. All right. Look at that. Look at that confirmation. How beautiful. We literally have Gaia. Gaia here to confirm that you are an inner earth being. This is your home. Earth is your home. So although you may have felt far from home, you're not far from home. You're just far from that original frequency that your soul resonates with, that your soul is trying to remember. But you have the ability to bring that back into focus, to bring these original earth energies, these earth codes back into focus. Just make a plan, commune with nature. Here we have Gaia. It says, the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to the Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Gaia is your celestial mother. Gaia is asking you to come home. And yes, you are here, you're on planet Earth, but you've been disconnected, feeling like you belong elsewhere when you are right at home. Everywhere that you've been searching outside of yourself, that you've been trying to find home, trying to find a place to be nurtured and nourished, it is here, but you are being called to tune back into the core frequency of Earth, beyond the distortions, beyond the layers of illusion. Connect with nature and remember that Earth is your home. If you enjoyed this message and you want to go a little bit deeper, I am offering one-on-one star origin readings so we can deeper explore how you can embody this celestial energy on your creative path to be an author, to be an engineer of your life, to be in the creative authority seat of yourself. So I want to thank your celestial family. I want to thank Gaia for coming through and helping you to remember that you are home here on Earth. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can find that link below for your star origin reading. Till next time, my loves. Hello, pile 2. If you chose the Lapis Lazuli, this is your pile, and we are going to tune into where your star lineage originated, where your soul originally incarnated. Pile 2, let's see where your soul originated. All right, so pile 2, we have trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So pile 2, what I'm seeing here is that your soul actually originated on the planet Saturn. We have trust the timing, and Saturn is the lord of timing. So there may be this constant feeling or this constant fixation that you have with time, or running out of time, or feeling like you need to rush to get things in order. There may be a need for structure that you're constantly looking for in your life. It feels like things are never quite stable or solidified enough for you. You have a huge focus on your material realm, on seeing progress and seeing progression within your material life. There is a need for there is a deep calling for you to be the authority figure within your life. Since your soul is connected to the origins of Saturn, there is this deep need for stability that comes within you. And it's not just a material or money stability within you. It's even your experience on Earth. You can have the financial or the physical stability, but there is still this deeper underlying need for things to be even more structured. So even the imbalances that you see within the world around you, this is something that your soul is so sensitive to, because where your soul originates, everything was in balance. Everything was in order. You know, time was not exactly the construct that it is here on Earth, but time was built into the order and the structure of things innately. So your soul, pile number 2, definitely has an origin on the planet Saturn and all of the stars connected to Saturn. Let's see what energy you have naturally inherited, what you carry within you, being a soul from Saturn. Let's see what your Saturnian soul brought with you here on Earth. What did your Saturnian soul inherit as it came to Earth? All right. So we have Cancer here. Very, very interesting. So your soul, what you inherited was a natural care. We have immersion with Cancer. So although there is this conception, often misconception, that Saturn would be a cruel and very difficult place for a soul to originate, that's actually not the case. Your Saturnian soul has actually a deep, deep care and a deep nurturing within its core. Cancer is on the opposite axis of Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So there's a natural balance, there's a natural harmonization between Saturn and the moon. So again, Saturn has its own moon. So there may be a very deep connection to the moons of Saturn. So I would say definitely look into the moons of Saturn. Maybe listen to the frequencies of Saturn. You have inherited an ability to deeply care and deeply nourish those around you. And that is through helping them to find structure, to tune into their divine timing of things and move at a rhythm that is harmonic. You, pile number 2, can probably greatly benefit from working with sound frequencies, because sound frequency is something that is rhythmic. It's very fluid. It's very harmonious. However, these sounds, if you look at the music, they actually do create shapes. They do create sacred geometry. They do have a structure to them, even in their fluidity. So what your spirit or what your Saturnian soul inherited this lifetime was the ability to harmonize life into structure by finding a natural harmony, by nurturing and caring for those around you. You reshape the structures around you. Let's see what your Saturnian lineage, what message they have for you at this time. What is the message they wish to share with you? All right, pile number 3, we have the Peacekeeper. And this says, let go of the need to be right. Let go of the need to be right. You could have indigenous ancestry as well here on planet Earth. We have the indigenous woman here with the buffalo. You could have on Earth indigenous ancestry, but your soul, your origin is from Saturn. So there's this order that you have with nature. You understand the divine order and the divine flow of the natural world. But there is a ask to not be so rigid, to not be so black and white in your thinking and needing to be right and needing to be righteous all the time. Understand that there's a natural rhythm and there's a natural flow to the world around you and the people around you. So allow people to find their way, to find their timing, to find their own stability, to find their own grounding beneath them. So let go of the need to be right and allow yourself to be a nurturer, a peacekeeper, to be an embodiment of this energy. And that is what is going to help people find their stability, find their structure, and find their flow here on the planet. We're going to also look at what energy is going to be activated for you on this 8/8 portal, this Lionsgate portal. This is your ability to tune into that Saturnian energy. Connect with those moons of Saturn. Remember your cosmic lineage. Saturn is retrograde, so definitely prioritize meditation, connecting with the body in order to remember those celestial codes. Again, absolutely, you are a Saturnian soul. Here we have your authority. Authority is being activated for you on this 8-8 Lionsgate portal, because that is your natural state of being. You are an authority figure, and you don't have to be an authority through force. You can be the peacekeeper. You can bring the rhythm and the harmonics back, and that is going to help solidify the structure and the stability, not only within your own life, but within the world around you. And here authority says, the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Absolutely, this is confirming all of this. A true frequency of authority, and again, going back to that frequency, listening to harmonics, because that is the flow energy, that's the Cancer energy, the polarity of that Capricornian structure that helps you to find the underlying structure of everything, not through force, but through peace, through flow. Your authority comes into place the more you love, the more you direct your energy, the more you tune into your wisdom. Saturn is the old lord of time, so he is considered very wise. You have a very old, wise soul. You may have been told that your whole life. You're far beyond your years. You're an old soul. It's because you are. You have experienced so much life. Your soul has incarnated so many times. So when you feel off kilter, you feel imbalanced, tune back in to that Saturnian energy. And when you feel like you need that emotional nurturing, tune into those moons of Saturn, tune into those frequencies. Your soul, pile number 2, originates on Saturn. And here you have the ability to bring a lot of that Saturnian structure and stability back to Earth. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, I am offering a star origin reading for the month of August to honor this 8-8 Lionsgate portal. You can find all that information below, and I look forward to seeing you soon, pile 2. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the rose quartz, this is your reading on where your soul has originated, what messages your celestial family has for you at this time, and how you're being activated on this 8-8 Lionsgate portal. So we're going to tune into where your soul originated from in this vast universe. Pile 3, let's look at where your soul has originated from. Let's get one card for pile number 3's soul origin. All right, so pile number 3, we have the golden children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So pile number 3, your soul has actually originated from the sun. You are a child of the sun. You are a golden child, and there is this tenderness about you. There are rare gifts and abilities that you have that you may be familiar with, that you may be awakening to at this time. The more that you connect with the sun, the more that you connect with the solar forces, with the solar energies, is the more that you will remember the origins of your soul. You, pile number 3, have such a vitality. You may experience that when you walk into places or you enter rooms or you enter spaces, that there is a vibrancy that you bring. You may have even told people may have even told you that you glow, or that when you walk into the room, you like brighten their day. There is this innate solar force energy that you have within inside of yourself. You may love to go out, and be in the sun, to sun gaze, to lay out in the sun, to connect with those solar rays. You may be very, very sensitive to the solar flares that occur. You might be able to feel those vast shifts that occur when the Schumann resonance is jumping around. You may be very, very sensitive to any occurrences that are happening with the sun. Although we see the sun as a luminary, there is a civilization that existed on the sun, and many golden children have descended down onto earth and have been experiencing a disconnect, because in your day-to-day life, or in the way that the world has been structured, there's not a focus on vitality, on life force, on innocence. There's actually oftentimes a neglect or an abuse of these energies. So, you may have a very special care, or feel an innate protection towards children and animals and the innocent around you. There may be a righteousness that you feel inside of yourself. And this is because your soul originates from the life source of this planet. Your soul is from the sun that inhabits this planet. So there might be, again, a protectiveness that you feel for Earth, because you feel responsible for the innocence on this planet. You feel responsible for the souls on this planet. Let's see what you have naturally inherited being a child of the sun, being a golden child. What abilities have you naturally brought with you here on Earth? Let's see. I feel like this is really wanting to come out. Wow. Pile number 2, or I'm sorry, pile number 3, you may feel connected to pile number 2 as well. But here we have the second house. Again, your vitality is such a resource. Again, you may enter spaces and people just feel enriched by your presence. And it's because you have this gorgeous golden aura that just radiates. People may even say that, like, you may not be feeling your best, you may not feel that you look your best, but people feel recharged, they feel revitalized when they're in your presence, because your presence alone is a resource. You help flowers to bloom. You help apples to grow. You enrich the lives of those around you. You have brought with you a frequency of wealth. The sun is ever burning. The sun is ever shining. Whether it's on this side of the planet or that side of the planet, the sun is continuous. The sun is inexhaustible. It's this infinite energy source. So pile number 3, you have brought with you this inexhaustible wealth, this inexhaustible frequency of resource and vitality with you. Pile number 3, this is absolutely gorgeous. Let's see what your solar family wants you to know at this time. What message does your solar family want to share? We'll take one. We also had Shapeshifter come out. Transform and unveil your gifts. I'm going to definitely leave that at the bottom of the pile. And at the bottom, we also have Summer, the sun, of course, bask in joy and light. So pile number 3, you have the Trader that came out. Exchange energy to create abundance. Exchange energy to create abundance. Pile number 3. You have this inexhaustible ability to shine a light. Yes, this 8/8 Lionsgate portal is absolutely made for you. You have an ability to shine a light, to use your natural vitality, your natural life force energy to generate and create all the abundance that you desire. If you feel like you've been in a window of lack, or you feel like you haven't been able to accumulate all the resources that you desire in this life, understand that there is no limit to the ability to accumulate wealth in this life for you. Connect with your solar energy. Connect with your solar connection. Gaze into the sun. If you can't gaze into the sun, spend as much time as you can outside connecting with those solar rays. Speak to the sun. It is your soul's, your celestial origin. That is where your soul is from. You are a child of the sun. You are a golden child. Here we have golden child, and we have the gold right here. You are so resourceful, pile number 3. You are so rich and so abundant within your soul, within your spirit. So your solar family is telling you to trade that energy, to enliven and enrich the lives around you in order to generate the abundance and create the abundance that you wish to see in this life, to enrich your lives. And above all, always stay connected to that heart center. The more you connect with your heart, the more you connect with the sun, is the more that you enrich your physical reality. Pile number 3, let's get one final card to see what is being activated for you on this 8/8 Lionsgate portal. What is being activated for you at this time? All right, we have beautiful. We have the energy of belief. And belief says, the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. This is a strong connection to source. Being connected to your source energy, the sun. The sun is the source of life on planet Earth. The sun is necessary for anything to grow on Earth. Anything that is on the surface of the Earth, the sun is necessary for it. So your existence, pile number 3, is necessary for the world around you to grow. You have such a life force, such a presence about you. And this 8/8 Flying Gate portal is calling you to remember and believe in your power, believe in your resourcefulness, believe in your ability to use your vitality and your life force to harmonize and to enliven those around you. And that is what will create the abundance that you're seeking in your life, in whatever form that is. That could be an abundance in resources, that could be an abundance in community, that could be an abundance in love and health. You have an inexhaustible resource at your core because your soul is from the sun, pile number 3. So at this Lionsgate portal, it's asking you to restore your belief in yourself, restore your belief in your abilities, pile number 3. And if you want to go a bit deeper and look even deeper at the intricacies of your soul origin, I am offering a star origin reading for the month of August, where we will go deeper and explore how you can use those cosmic codes that you've inherited to create the life of your dreams. And I want to thank your celestial familia for coming through and helping to remind you of your solar origins and your ability here on Earth. Until next time, my loves, see you soon.